Ready. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Now we got the Grit Show. What's up? I got one and only Coach Mosburg in the house. It's his house, matter of fact. All right, so we're gonna start off by Coach. Tell us about yourself. Tell the people about yourself and how Mosburg boxing got to the point that it is today.
Well, I started about 17 years ago. We were just out of my dad's garage, actually, back at my parents' house. And just more people kind of keep coming through. We were just training for fun, just beating the crap out of each other, And it kind of escalated actually after I moved to Hawaii. Like I did some local fights with some fighters and stuff, but we moved to Hawaii away, started training over there. Then I came back, and I took it serious. And then a couple of kids from Carthage seeked me out, and after that, we just got the ball rolling. I went from 3 in my basement in Arkansas to about 30 throughout every week. And my wife kind of got a little annoyed about that because there's so many people at our house. And then we moved to Joplin, Missouri. That's where we're at here. And at 30, I almost became like about 50 people. And it just got to the point where I needed my own space. And then we were in talks about opening gyms with other people and stuff. Of course, that always falls through, you know what I mean? Like most people, it's kind of brutal, but they're out for themselves. So I swallowed my pride a little bit and said, screw it. My wife said, let's do it. And here we are today. I actually looked at this building like 4 times, and then finally we pulled the trigger. And now we're here.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the definition of chasing a dream. If you want any example to follow, any example to look, it's a fine example of this story right here of going for it all, chasing a dream. Some people don't get their dreams because they don't go for it all. And Coach went for it all. And Coach, who do you see with a lot of potential locally with a career in fighting around our area?
So you've always had, career, obviously doing it. This is our first camp together. You fully underneath, my watch, which is, it's cool to see because, I grew up watching you. We actually, I trained a kid to go against you before. So we always kind of knew each other. We were always cool, and we always kind of like cross-trained together, you know what I mean? But now it's really fun because, the Colton now would beat the crap out of the Colton back then, and just in life in general. And then, but we got, I got a new wrestler, Justice Compton. He's a little stud. His hands are getting better finally.
Yes.
We got Frank Regia. I think I butchered that last name there.
Ariaga. I asked him earlier.
Shoot.
I did the same thing. I asked him earlier.
It.
Yes. Frank, we got you, Frank.
Yeah, my bad, bro. And he's good. He's Guatemalan kid, just tough as nails. But I got also about 15 amateurs that haven't fought yet. And we're getting more and more amateurs every day. And so altogether, 15 that want to fight, and there's probably like 30 of them actually are probably going to fight. But I think we got a really good group. Most of them are good. Well, all of them are good people. And just, they're just all little dogs, man.
And that's what I love about this is, I joined this team and like Coach was talking about, I've known him for years. We've been basically like family. This is like a brother to me, my whole life basically. And it's great to be a part of something, and especially those of us that know where this started. And it just makes you that much more hungry. I can't wait to fight February 8th under Coach's watch. This has been the best camp of my life. I feel great. I feel strong. I feel ready. I'm ready to make him proud. I'm ready to make my family proud. I got family at home, a beautiful family. Everything is right for this camp. And anybody looking for a home gym or anybody looking for somewhere to go, come and check us out. This is great. Coach is this is a passion of his, and you can tell with training, with he checks on his fighters every day. I get texts, make sure how I feel, what I'm doing, what I need to do better, what I'm doing right. He's also telling me what I'm doing right every day,
I'm also your alarm clock.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
the other thing too, real quick, not to cut you off, but of course I want to win.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's the goal. But end of the day, I don't give it, I don't care if one of my guys lose 6 to 8 to even 20 fights in a row. I don't care. I'm still going to rock with them as long as they're good people and, and they give me all,
yes, sir.
100%.
And that's it. We're not, Coach is not just our coach, this is a role model. We all help each other every day get better in life and in boxing and life. And, we check on each other's lives. You know, this is our life. This is our world, and this is what we love to do. And we're all chasing dreams together. Now, Coach, what's the biggest takeaway from being a coach?
Watching you guys change your lives. I mean, just giving you guys a purpose. There's been a few that, you know, I feel like I gave them a purpose and they just kind of run away with it and just kind of do their own thing, which is fine, whatever. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I really like, you know, like I told you before, like, you know, yeah, obviously your fighting game's gotten better since you started, but, you know, where your life's at right now, that's the best part about everything. And, you know, like, I'm close to all your kids. Well, everybody's kids, you know, if you come in on Saturday, I'm probably holding a baby and I don't even know whose kid it is. Like, I'm holding it. Like, it's just, you know, like, I like when their wives come in, when their girlfriends come in, like, you know what I mean? I had some bring their mom and their grandma one time, watch them spar. Like, I don't care. Like, this is a family gym.
And that's the thing. Yeah, this is that's what I love about this as well. If you come and check the gym out, you know, this isn't just a building where we come here and beat up on each other. You know, we're learning life skills every day. We're learning, you know, this is a family environment. Our kids love coming here and watch, you know, sparring, and of course they get to look forward to other kids to play with. I mean, this is a blessing. This building and this coaches coaching, this whole world saves lives. You know, my whole life has changed this last year, and you know, my wife, my kids, you know, coach, everybody that's with me today has a lot to do with that. You know, it's a beautiful world that I live in today, and I'm very thankful.
Well, also, we're just hoping your wife, you know, holds that baby a little bit longer.
Yeah, yes, our baby girl is due.
She is one sneeze away from that popping out, so you gotta be careful.
Absolutely, hey, that's right. No, hopefully, baby girl decides. I think we want her to be here for the fight, but if not, she may come fight night. But hey, there is doctors. That would be a story.
2 days after let's do that.
What made you choose coaching?
You know, sound cheesy. Probably chose me. You know, I was always sparring people all the time. I had one amateur fight when I was like 16, 17. Did everything wrong. Lost 15 pounds in like, you know, a day just to make weight. It was stupid, and I got my butt kicked. I hated being in front of people. I still hate it to this day. If you watch me walk out with you guys, I am looking down so I don't trip because I don't care about anybody besides me. Like my face is basically on your guys' butts, just right on you, just watching you get caged. I hate talking to people after the fight. I just want to go home after you guys whoop ass and then come home and, you know, go see my babies. But
yes, sir.
I just found out I was a little bit better at coaching. I could see it better. I could break it down better. And then when I'd spar, I couldn't do any of that crap. I would just get mad, bite down my mouthpiece, and, you know, swing for the fences. So, like, I knew I was destined to be a better coach than anything. You know, some fighters make great fighters.
Yes, sir.
Most of them make shitty coaches around here, especially. And then you got some, you know, that can't fight. I can fight, but I don't fight smart. You know,
yes, sir.
I'd rather coach. It's just easier. I mean, like, after your fight camp, I'm in somebody else's fight camp. So like, it's always rolling with me. And so it takes a lot out of me and the family. My kid gets pissed when you guys all have fights because I'm gone through the weekends, which thankfully most of them are local. But
and you know, that's what people don't see the full everything that goes into it. You know, we have these shows and people just come, you get to watch the fight, you get to watch what happens during time of business. But you know, people don't understand this is a full-time job. This is your life, coach. This is an everyday thing from 3:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. You know, it's boxing's his life. Boxing's our life. You know, this is what we love to do. This is what we do. Now, Coach, do you see your kids fighting one day? And if so, what would you want them to take away from boxing? I kind of butchered that question, but hey, you know, what do you want to teach them in boxing? As you know, would it be different teaching your kids as to one of us?
So my daughter's in my kids' class now, and she actually doing really good. She's the youngest one there. She says she wants to be a boxer when she grows up. We'll see when she does her first. You know, if she wants to try it, I'm going to let her try it. I'm not going to push her, but she is going to train. She's going to learn how to defend herself.
Yes.
And you know, my son just runs his head in the walls every day. So I think he has no choice. He's just probably going to be one. But yeah, my daughter really likes the thought of it, I think. But that's my baby, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to jump in and whip a 7-year-old in the butt, you know, if they touch her wrong. But Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they want to, I'd probably let them. And you definitely, like I've told everybody, I said, get your fights in now, because if my kids want to fight, then they're going to be a lot of my. I'm going to be with them most of the time.
Yes, and that's it's amazing to see, kids, and we do have a kids class, ladies and gentlemen, as well, and it's amazing to come in and see the kids class and see the way it's growing, to see different families bring their kids in. We have lots of little girls in here, little boys that come in, and it's a good thing. You can't go wrong with teaching kids self-defense. In this world, in today's world, the world's crazy, and it's good to know. It's good to have your kids in something positive, and this environment, like I said before, is not just about beating each other up. This is life skills for
like
for
you said.
life.
The world's a weird place now, so I mean, the kids need stuff like this, and then they need people like us to show them.
Absolutely.
Especially all the crap we did back in the day. Like we know what to do. What
and the kids classes is
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4:15.
4:15. Yes, and it's a great come let your son or daughter try it out a week. We want to make sure they like it. Make sure you want to let them come try it out. And then if they like it, we got things here they can use first to make sure they like it. Coach will make sure it's something they want to do. But you can't go wrong. It's building skills for life, and it makes us better people. Not only coaching kids, helping kids, but being around kids. Just building up our younger generation. Slowly but surely, we can change it one day at a time. Coach, how do you design for a fight camp? How do you design a regimen, to work off each fighter's weaknesses and strengths, and what to work on to get better through camp?
So that's obviously a hard one, because everybody's different. You know what I mean? Like you were sparring mostly with 170 pound to 180 pound men today. You're 140 right now, so like it's just it's really different. Like, because I got boxers and I got MMA guys, so like I got Tuesdays and Thursday mornings we're doing MMA practice, where we're doing live rounds of just small gloves, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, which we don't really teach that, you know what I mean? And then the boxers are different. They, you got to put in your own work.
Yes.
You know what that is, like running. Like I didn't tell you to run today, but you did it anyways.
Yes,
after
sir.
about 10 rounds a day, because you're supposed to do that. So it's a lot. It's different. And then usually I'll take like some of my pro fighters and I'll take their regimens and put them with newer guys and stuff, and see how you guys rock with them. But it's weird. It's kind of like a science thing. And then like after their last camp, I knew what worked better for them and what didn't.
Yes, sir.
And so we change it all the time.
And I love it is what Coach is saying is he doesn't ask us to get extra road work in or anything like that. But when you're getting your rounds in here, when you're sparring and working the bag, you don't have to necessarily say that you're working. Your work will show itself in here in these rounds. That's one thing about sparring day is you can't fake it to make it. There's no fake. You can't coast through a sparring session. And that'll tell whether you're in shape or not in shape. Over there, that'll always tell. But so what techniques do you use to motivate your fighters in times, in camp and maybe sometimes when get down or get sore? What techniques do you use to motivate each one of your fighters?
Motivate them? I mean, I got two of them that lost back-to-back fights last weekend. That's not motivation. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I always make sure you guys take care of your bodies. Like you only know how type of way you're feeling. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
sir.
You came in that one day, you're like, my rib hurts. Well, most of the time we're just gonna think you're being a little puss.
Yeah.
And then you kept telling me, no, my rib really hurts. Then your wife had to tell me, so then I knew it was serious. So,
Yeah.
So we got so it's like today, I took away one of my guys, Brad. Another amateur, a little stud. He used to be 300 pounds. Now he fights at 165.
It's a beautiful story.
Man, great kid. But his biggest shots are his body shots. So I took his body shots away so he couldn't hit you today, just because I want to baby that rib a little bit. But which hopefully your opponent's not watching this. Anywho,
we'll
cut that out.
Come and get it. Yeah, he said we'll cut that out.
But I mean, there's just, again, that's kind of like the other question. Like, it's hard to do that. Like, I don't do ice baths. I do Epsom salt baths for my body. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, something like that. Chiropractor.
Yeah.
Go to the chiropractor.
Yeah. Pain Relief Center of Joplin, by the way. 15th and Main, great. Doc and his wife Lori they're just great people, you know, and they really take passion as well into keeping all their athletes healthy, and not even people that go there that aren't athletes, you know, he takes passion in what he does as well. And that's the thing about this world is we all take passion in what we do and when we love it, you know. Coach, what strategies do you employ to your fighters to prepare mentally for big fights like this?
Mentally, that's a hard one. So you don't even know if you know, we could spar in here all day, right? And then like I said, I used to spar all the time. We had like 30 people in here. I'd stand in here and bang with anybody, but then all of a sudden you get all these people in the crowd and stuff staring at you. You just, you know, you could fall off the deep end, like just plateau down.
Yes,
it's scary, man. You really don't know until it just happens. You know what I mean? Like you're more, you know, you thrive on that. Zarek was a weird one, you know what I mean? Like, because he's such a nomad. He just, the kid's, you know, like 30 years old, living in a, you know, acts like he's 78. Like, I don't know. He's just out there, man. I thought he would be weird, but he thrives in front of people. Jimmy thrives. Like, all of you guys thrive in front of the crowd when you know, I throw up every time before you guys even walk out. You know what I mean? I just stick my finger in my throat, let it go, then put my blinders on, man, and I'll try to, you know, find my parents in the crowd after that, and then maybe have one beer, then bounce. Like I gotta get out of there. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Kind of forgot your question.
Yes, sir. How do you ensure proper form, you know, to make sure that your fighters don't, you know, endure injuries through training?
Proper form?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, you know, like today I'm yelling at you, like, get that jab back to your face. You know what I mean?
Sir,
like,
yeah.
Again, like you can look like the baddest mofo on those heavy bags or mitt work with me, right? Until you get punched in the face. That's like jujitsu. You know, you could be a black belt or a brown belt. Until you get slapped or punched in the face, you go back down to a white belt. I don't care what anybody says.
Everybody's got a plan.
It happens. Yeah, exactly. Mike Tyson. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Same thing with that. Yeah, I forgot that question too.
What vision do you have for the future of your fighters here at Mosburg Boxing and the future of fighters around the area anyway?
Definitely want to rock out through Joplin. Obviously want a bigger place. I'd love to keep this for another year, and then eventually I'd like way bigger place with, you know, like 2 to 3 rings, a cage. And then I also really, I'm from Pittsburgh, Kansas, so it'd be cool to open up like a little boxing studio over there, because I get a lot of people asking about it.
Absolutely.
But again, like there's only one of me, you know, and my biggest work is my pad work, and like nobody can hold pads like me around, especially around this area. Nobody.
Yes.
Like, I'm not being cocky. That's just how I am.
That's just real.
I'm gonna be real with you, and yeah, it would be cool to open up like a little thing there. Then I've always liked Bentonville area too. They have, you know, they only got one good boxing place over there. That's it. So there's money over there as well.
Yes, sir.
Maybe even go back to Hawaii, open up an academy over there.
That's awesome. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, got one last thing for you, Coach. Describe me in one sentence.
Describe you? I don't know if we have enough time. One sentence? Well, hard-nosed, lovable, but hard worker. I mean, you know, you could literally, like, Colton can literally go outside and talk to a tree and get a conversation out of it and stay there for 20 minutes, you know? Like, I mean, you know, he's the only one that if some new guy comes in and I'll talk to him and Colton's on the treadmill and just yelling at him, "Hey, where you from? What'd you do?" You know, I was like, don't mind him, bro. He just talks to himself. But no, anybody that he will literally shake everybody's hand when they come here. So he has, you know, he doesn't know a stranger. So when he was younger, that's probably that's where he became a troublemaker, and then he finally grew up, and now, yeah. So yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Now I'm gonna do some shout outs. Obviously, shout out Mosburg Boxing Academy, 16th and Main, Joplin, Missouri. Come in, check us out anytime. Check out the gym. You know, come in for a week. Make sure it's something you want. You don't necessarily have to be a boxer or a fighter. You know.
No, yeah. You do not have to get punched in the face. Like,
right.
Come do a workout.
It's great. You know, boxing fitness is the best all around workout that you can get. You know, bring your kids in. You know, we have area. You know, if you don't have a babysitter, no problem. You know, we have. You know, pretty much each one of us has kids in this gym, so we got an area. You know, and your friends your kids are gonna have some buds. You know, they're gonna look forward to coming here with you. So it's all around a great environment, great place. You know, I love that. We love coming here every week. You know, I want to make a shout out to Grant Custom Embroidery. They're working on our fight shirts. You know, very excited. Can't wait to see how those come out. You know, a lot of people order those. A lot of people are waiting. Vincent Creative. You know, Aaron Vincent and his wife are great. You know, I'm so thankful for all the work that they do. You know, a lot of this stuff that's going on is a huge shout out to him. You know, making a drive. You know, we love this every week. You know, we're gonna get better every week, like we say every week. We're only gonna get better and go up from here. Wave Runners Entertainment. You know, that group, awesome group. You know, like music. If you like music, you know, check them out. Wave Runners Entertainment. You know. Also, I want to make a shout out to Fighting for Cures. You know, breast cancer awareness, just cancer in general. Cancer sucks, you know. So push for Fighting for Cure on that. Pain Relief Center of Joplin. We already shout out them, but gonna shout them out again. Doc, we're thankful for you. I love going in. Anything we need. If I'm feeling any type of way, I let him know, and he gets me right. El Charles, man. Right now, I can't enjoy it so much. But that place is fire. After this camp, you know, we love to eat there. Me and my wife love going there. The kids love it. Awesome food. They just opened in Cherryville, I believe, another thing going on in Cherryville. New menu, great place. It's awesome. The place is great. Bryant Boxing, best for last. I love their gloves, man. You know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to fight in their gloves. I'm thankful to wear their gear. You know, I've always loved their stuff, and to finally be able to fight in some gloves that they have is amazing. And I can't wait to make you guys proud. That's a wrap. I believe that's all of it. Yep. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.